Is your mind stopping you from reaching your potential? Do you want to know how to master your mind? Or just simply not get influenced or affected or triggered so easily? Well, come on in, come on in. Because I'm going to show you how you can become mentally strong. And make sure you stay tuned until the end because I'm going to share with you 3 easy steps that you can implement straight away. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. My name is Taran Jafsi. For all the new subscribers, welcome. I'm glad you could be here. I share the tools and techniques that I've learned on my journey to help me become the best version of myself. I want to help share those with you and for you to unlock your potential. How do we actually become mentally strong? Keep your panties on. I'm going to share with you 3 tips that have helped me and will hopefully help you. Tip number 1 is connect. Make sure to write this down, by the way, because these are important tips that you want to make sure that you lock in. So connect. What I mean is to connect to the mind. So often we're always in battle with the mind. Why is that? Why are we always trying to fight, be against our own mind? It doesn't even make any sense. This is part of us. The mind is our protector. It's your mental army. This army, it takes command from you. So why are you fighting against it? Become friends with it. Listen to it. Understand it. Connect to it. And how do we connect and become coherent with the mind? Well, there's a technique I like to call self-talk. And there's 2 types of ways that we can do this. The first way is to write or journal or diary. Essentially, you want to write to yourself to become more aware of yourself, aware of your mind, aware of these thoughts, aware of these desires and what it is that you actually want, aware of your strengths, your weaknesses. The second type is a mirror technique. It's similar. Again, you're talking to yourself. You begin to understand yourself and you become aware. You feel more connected to yourself, to your mind. And with this, you work together to fulfill your potential. Tip number 2 is gardening. You're probably thinking, what's gardening got to do with this? You do the gardening to clear out the dead wood, to pull out the weeds, because the weeds infest and infect the rest of the garden. They'll begin to decay and die away the rest of the garden. And you can see it as this garden in your mind, or this battlefield, if you like, for your army. But if it's not clear, if there's weeds, if there's a mess, you're not able to see clearly. This is uncertainty, overwhelm. Then it becomes easy to fall back into these bad habits. And how do you know what these weeds are? Well, from the first step, when you're connecting with yourself, you're understanding yourself, you know where these weeds, you begin to know and listen where these weeds are coming from. And none of these steps are a one-step process, by the way. This takes time, a continuous process to always grow and evolve. I'm still doing these myself to keep growing and evolving, keep understanding myself more, to keep growing and evolving. And it's a process. And just like a garden, it needs to be maintained. And when you create this space, this new space, you allow for the new to flourish and blossom. New thoughts, these new intentions and clarity. And the third, final tip to master your mind, become mentally strong, is protect your peace. And make sure you're writing these down, by the way. So now that you've become best friends with your mind, you've connected, you've done your gardening, you've cleared the space, and you're working together with your mental army, you need to protect your peace. Because there's usually 3 types of ways that we get affected. And these are people, places, and circumstances. How do we protect our peace? We become a responder, not a reactor. How many of you do this, by the way? Because I certainly do, and it's still a journey for me to be able to respond and not react. But when you do it, it does become easier. You become more aware. The real test for me is especially those closest to me, my loved ones. You can get so easily triggered. But the biggest one out of the 3 is circumstances, because we always come up against challenges. against setbacks. Can you still face this challenge, face this setback, and know that it shall pass? Let it consume your mental army. Let it infiltrate your mental army. Because your mental army is there to protect you, it's working with you. While you're sitting in your garden, sunbathing, with a mocktail, protecting your peace. Don't take on the energies of those 3 people, places, or circumstances, because if you're taking on the energy, you're consumed by it. Then again, you're letting it infiltrate your mental army. So just respond, let it pass, become unaffected. That's the biggest type of mental strength. There we have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. That was my share on how you can become mentally strong. Those 3 important tips that I have used and I'm still using. And I hope it helps you. If you found it useful, gave you some new insights, tools, give it a like. Comment where you're tuning in from, and also comment which one resonated with you most, because I love to hear, to connect, to grow. And remember to subscribe, because on this channel we're dedicated to helping you become the best version of yourself. But for now, guys, I'm signing out, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.